Hello, everyone, and welcome. It is Wednesday, October 6th, time for the weekly Knowledge Bolide Hangout, sponsored by Topherspin Meteorites. Just want to offer my thank you to everyone who attended my live sale this past weekend. It was fantastic. We were just chitting and chatting with some of the people in the Knowledge Bolide here about some of the pieces they bought. I was really surprised by the support I got, so I want to thank you for that. I also want to show appreciation for some gifts and some cool stuff that I got recently. So this is just me saying thank you to a Knowledge Bolide crew member. Can anyone name who the member is? If you haven't seen the YouTube channel, Asteroid Miner, then you haven't seen our friend who lives in Belgium. This is Maxime Denonson. I'm really hoping I'm pronouncing that correctly. He gave me a little gift. And I'm not going to say it correctly. It's French. You see up there on the top. This is my first Belgian meteorite. And because it's a witnessed meteorite from 1863, I have some micros of it that I can now look at under my microscope. But this is my first Belgian witnessed fall, or my first Belgian meteorite in general. So I thought that was really cool. Another little thing in there, some holders for IDs. He 3D printed these and they work pretty well. Excuse me. I don't know when I'll be in Belgium or France next, but I have a prepaid phone card. Yeah. So I thought that was really cool, man. Just
cool.
Hey, Marco, what do you think? Yeah. So I thought that was a pretty neat little gift pack that he put together. And he also threw in this one thing that I'm having a little hard time with. So maybe I'll get his opinion of exactly how it goes. But there is magnets in the bottom. There's magnets in this. And it's supposed to be a meteor coming through the air, but I can't get it to balance. I don't know if it's my Parkinson's or what, but it's a 3D printed meteor coming in, which I think is a pretty cool piece of art.
Yeah, have the lighter yellow down on the deck and then the body of it propped up. Looks like there's a hole about halfway.
Okay. Okay. Gotcha. I'll have to work on that one. But that was a really cool package to open this weekend. And I really thank you, Maxime, for that. I also got a package from another one of my friends from Facebook, DC, Daniel Da Costa. He is in France. So he's also an IMCA member. And this wasn't a gift, but I want to show it off anyway because there was a cool gift in the package. So I got a really nice Ozerki, which is a witnessed fall from Russia, and really nice packaging, nice ID.
Nice.
Wait till you see this slice though, because it's not a slice. It's an end cut slice. It's the only way I can describe it.
Oh, wow.
Big old chondro.
Yep. I know you get, whoops, my webcam just fell. Yeah, this right here, look at that.
Is that an inclusion or a chondrule?
It looks to be a chondrule.
Wow, that's huge.
Yeah, but it's not even just a slice. It is a complete end cut.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, so Ozerki is a little bit harder, more expensive one than harder to get, more expensive than Shell Eubanks.
Yeah, I'm pumped about the one I got in the sale with a thin section.
Yeah, that was a really cool thing because it had a slice of Ozerki, not this big. It was a 2.5 gram slice, and also a thin section from the exact same stone. And Timur did the work.
Yeah. Well, Timur did there were actually 2 thin sections in the sale, and I was too tongue-tied to grab the first one. Cool.
Yeah. So as we're packing up our packages from the sale, we're giving out little gifts and stuff. And I totally like need to up my game. I was super impressed by this. I couldn't tell what they were until just now. I thought they were just NWA chips, but they looked to be Ceracho chips.
Yeah, that's what I would say.
Yeah.
Sure.
And a cool little T for Topher. Yeah, that's really awesome. Thank you, Daniel. I super appreciate the extra time and energy and expense, and you made it really personal, man. So thank you very much. Yeah, so my European crew coming on strong with the love this week. Let me see here. We have Doc Brown with his hand up. If you're ready, I'll go to you.
I am.
Awesome.
So we had a little chat going on before the recorder started, and we were talking about Sakotolines and talking about in the old days that Sakotolines, when they were first available to the collectors, were about $4 a gram, and then dropped in price after that, and then have come back up in price. And I wanted to show off my $4 a gram Sakotoline.
That is the perfect bullet. I know this one.
Perfect bullet.
Yeah, that's my
Ooh,
hyper oriented bullet.
Pat, can you get a close up on that?
Yeah, let's see. Well, I'll do it in just a sec here when I get the other camera. Here, let's try switching to the other camera right now. There we go. All my notes and crap on the desktop.
oh yeah.
Actually, I think it's better with the light off. Yeah, this thing is hyper oriented.
Oh yeah.
It has a kind of a mop top Beatles haircut on the top of it, and that goes all the way around. And then the back of it comes gently to a point, and that one was $4 a gram.
Yeah.
It weighs 7 grams, so it was $28.
You couldn't buy that for $20 a gram nowadays.
No.
No, I've been offered $1,000 for it. I've turned it down, but I've been offered $1,000. And then here's one of my other Sakotolines, piece of shrapnel that I got from Al Lang in Tucson one year, and it's
Wow.
pretty much uncleaned. And you can see it's got a little flap folded over there, and it's got a hole.
Dang. Wow.
For my
What's the weight on that? That looks pretty heavy.
this one is around 500 grams.
Wow.
In that sort of range. I'll have to get a better weight on it.
Mm.
And then these guys are my my giveaway outreach Sakotolines. I took advantage of an opportunity at Tucson one time to get a half a kilo of these things.
Wow.
I spent like Topher has done on some things. I spent an hour and a half digging through the box, and I picked out all of the thin flat ones, and you can see about the size from my width of my finger there. But even these guys that are really thin, this stuff is incredibly tough metal. I have tried really hard to bend these, and all you do is cut your fingers up from the sharp edges on them. But
and they still retain a lot of the features of the event. So there's lots of shearing and captured in them.
yep, and that's a half kilo of them.
Wow. That'd be fun to dig through with an eye loop.
Yeah, yeah. So that's that's kind of what I have for today. Thank you.
Awesome. I appreciate it. Yeah. When I go to Tucson, I have dug through, wow, like 3 kilos of Sakota Len pieces with an eye loop. I've changed the battery in my eye loop and kept going until I finished the entire bin and walked away with about 60 grams, but they were primo pieces. So Ron Metzkis, how are you doing today, man?
Oh, pretty good. So I'm just going to show that Odessa that I did a video of this week. Well, you guys have seen it. So this is the actual rock. I wanted to show it in all its glory.
Oh man.
Yeah, it came out just, let me focus that a little bit better. Let me see here.
Yeah, Ron actually shot a really nice video about this. I actually haven't been able to watch it yet, but if it's like his other ones, it's fantastic. I'm going to try to put it on my channel soon, but if not, I'm going to try to put a link to it.
There we go. So yeah, this thing is almost 3-dimensional.
Man.
This was a bit of a ruster. You know, I got it was a little bit rusty, but I mean, the way it came out, I actually did a technique where you etch it, wash off the ferrochloride, and apply new ferrochloride. And boy, that made all the difference in the world. I saw that technique on a video I was watching, but oh, I should try that. Man, I'll tell you, it really worked.
Did you neutralize it between applications?
No, I just washed the ferrochloride off with distilled water and just immediately applied a second coat.
Wow.
After that, I neutralized it. But it
So
just,
the total time,
Pardon?
what's the total time that it was under the influence of the agent?
Probably 30 seconds for each application. Very quick. It's all in the video. It's very, very fast. It's amazing how fast this thing etched.
Only when the surface is prepped correctly.
Yeah, I actually pre-sanded it, took it down. Now, I talking with another fellow that's a pro at this, and he said you only have to take these down to about 800 grit. It's not necessary to go to the 3,000. You know, it doesn't have to be a mirror finish. So I took this down to an 800 grit, and it's absolutely gorgeous.
Wow.
You don't have. So I guess you need a little bit of roughness for the acid to eat into. If you take it down too far, the acid is nothing for it to grab onto.
Yeah, that's what I was going to hypothesize too, that you need some kind of, you know, porousness for it to get into.
So but no, the other thing is also up till now I've been cleaning these things with 99.9% isopropyl, and the same person told me try acetone. Yeah, so the acetone, you know, because apparently alcohol is a very weak cleaner, and the acetone just gets everything. So that's what I did in between all my steps.
Okay. Awesome. The acetone is a thing of note as well. When you're using it, you need to use different gloves as well. The normal rubber gloves for alcohol won't
Well, I'm using nitrile gloves.
Okay.
Yeah, the nitrile. Yeah. And it's very flammable.
Yeah.
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 Oh yeah.
Acetone is.
I've got a lot of ventilation going on, and I also wear a chemical apron so nothing, you know, gets on me, plus the gloves and everything. So I'm being very careful.
Good. Yeah. Nice. We need you around
acetone's
for a while.
very very active solvent. It will dissolve quite a few plastics and such.
Yes.
Yeah.
I have Marissa's hand up. If she is ready, I'm not sure if she is or not.
Hey guys, yeah, I'm ready.
Hey there.
Looks like, oh, there we go.
Yeah, so I got my
Whoa.
Oh my.
Woohoo.
Yeah, that it just got treated, and I got it back like a couple of weeks ago. You can tilt it back a little bit. Yeah.
Wow.
Fabulous.
Gorgeous.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Yeah, and the other side was etched too. You can flip it over because I haven't Both sides usually, both sides weren't etched. It was just the one side, but now they both are, and I had it retreated because I saw some rust starting to form, like on the edges, and I saw some cracks, and I got worried that the rust was going to seep into the cracks. I knew that was a big no, so I asked someone to re-etch it for me, and he did an amazing job, and I'm just beside myself.
That's gorgeous.
Yeah, that's gorgeous.
Beautiful.
Wow.
Yeah.
Really cool piece.
That
Yeah,
are we correct?
830 gram Muninarusta.
Oh. How many grams was it?
830 grams.
Wow.
Nice.
That's a home run. And that piece, not only does it have a fantastic etch and cut on both sides, you have that big trollite inclusion bullseye right there.
Oh yeah, I was pretty pleased with this and the outcome, and now it should be safe for many, many years, I hope.
Wow.
And a couple of other things I recently got.
Congratulations on that one. That's gorgeous.
Damian had gotten some Martian meteorites from Eric Lyon, and he sent me the same thing too.
Wow.
So I
Oh,
got
God.
a couple of crumbs of an augite and a Chisigny, and then Nakua.
Wow.
Nice.
That's the Chisigny, I would imagine, I think.
Yes, I believe that is, yes, that's the
The-
Chisigny.
The one before that is the 1 of 1 Martian augite basalt. That
Yep.
thing, I mean,
Yeah,
I don't want to
59 is rare.
yeah, I don't want to throw numbers around, but $10,000 a gram when you sneeze on that stuff.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was pretty beside myself, and
Yeah.
I got the Nakua, but he safely put it in foil, or you can tilt it my way some more, Rach. Yeah, you put it in that foil.
Yep.
So I mean, it's the tiniest of tiny crumbs you could ever have. Right? Don't even breathe.
Yep. Yeah.
I had to open it and take a look, and I'm like, oh my God, I can barely see them.
Yeah. Those are the samples that my wife doesn't understand. But I'm like, you can't, you can't mortgage your house to buy Mars. So that's awesome.
Exactly.
Wow.
So I'm very grateful that he reached out to me and asked if he could send me some too. And so I've got pretty much every Martian you could ever have.
That is fantastic.
Nice.
And that was Eric Lyon that gave you the hookup on those?
Yes. Awesome.
Well, we definitely want to show him some love too. Thank you so much, Eric. That's really appreciated and very generous, everybody. And that Mooney on Alusta is just breathtaking. Yeah. Congrats. Glad you got that thing saved and will be sound for many years to go.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna check in with Jeff DeVries and guest.
My little guest here is Amelia.
How you doing, buddy?
She's big into rocks too, and especially meteorites as well. She's almost ready for bedtime here, but I wanted to share here, if I could. I have a little piece of Grimsby here, 0.14 grams. And what's cool about this piece was it was an observed fall from 2009 in Ontario, Canada. And it was the 14th meteorite from the video footage being determined to have a pre-atmospheric orbit. So it has what's called an Apollo orbit out in the asteroid belt. So just wanted to share that. It's pretty cool, I think.
That is awesome. It touches up. Yeah.
And the piece hit a car.
And it hit a car. That is correct.
That's
it hit a windshield.
That's a hammer fall.
Nice.
You betcha.
Yeah, that checks a lot of
That's
boxes
very
off.
cool.
Can I tell them
Man.
That's one of the last car hitters on my list. Congratulations.
I got this one from Bob Baratti from the Kansas Meteorite Society.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's a nice guy.
He's a very nice guy. Yes, he is. You betcha. So
That's awesome. Well, thank you very much, man. There we go. I am looking for, well, Jeff, I take it you had nothing else. I don't want to cut you off.
no, I'm good.
Okay, awesome. I have something that I'd like to show off. And Mike Kelly with his hand up trumps me all day long. Mike, if you turn, there we go.
Yep. I'm gonna switch it sideways. And so I troll Met Bull just about every day. And I know that these were on there and sold as CL3s. And I figured, that's going to take a while to catch up and not hit the Met Bull for a while. But I was surprised they hit the Met Bull already, and they updated that. So there's the newest class of carbonaceous chondrites is official as of, I guess, the end of August. So it's snuck right by me. So
Nice.
CL 3.9.
Yeah, and so it was a happy moment to have both of the two types of CLs knocked off my list, CL 3.9 and CL 4. Unfortunately, in the gaining of a CL 4, I lost the C4 ungrouped in my collection.
Yeah.
And now I think there's only like one of those left or something like that. So
Jeez. Ever a hunter.
yeah. So and the quest for the type falls and all of the subtypes out there. I gained one and lost one.
Wow. Well, that's pretty cool. I'm glad it's one of the most recent ones updated on the Met Bull, the CL 3.9.
Yeah, I was about to say, interesting times. You don't see a new class of meteorites born every day. So I don't know how I'm going to fix this one because it's slabbed up. So it's not like I can get into the container. But
it's part of a time capsule now.
Yeah, a couple other cool things. This was a fun little one. It's kind of hard to see on the. Let's see if I can get it on here. So that is a little bit of lunar basalt. And
Nice.
yeah, those are. This is my second little bit of lunar basalt. So that's only a 0.063. But I was glad that.
What NWA number is that? I'm sorry.
So yeah, it's hard to see on there. It's 4734. So in the Met Bull, this is one of the ones that's just in there as a lunar. But when you look it up on the NASA published page and then also Washington University's page for the lunars, this is paired. It's written up as launch paired with the La Paz Antarctic lunars. I guess they found 6, I believe it is, pieces of lunar basalt there in Antarctica. And this has overlapping fields of a lot of the minor constituents, I guess like strontium and stuff like that in there. So
now, would that be? I don't want to put you on the spot, but I have a question. Would that be from the close? I'm interested. I just saw some meteorite, and I have no reason to discount what I'm seeing, but it's from the close side of the moon in the Mare, and it's extremely expensive.
yeah, I don't know if this one is near side or far side. I got a feeling it's probably far side, but I had to go look up some of the data on the La Paz pieces.
Okay.
But I'll definitely get back to you on that one. So yeah, I don't know.
And we always have a bunch of people looking for suggestions and for topics and stuff. So I'm just going to throw this out there because you're our resident geologist. It would be nice to know exactly how scientists would come upon that postulation. Far side, near side. How would we know? My little 2 cents of it would be something that may not be that logical, which is stuff from the far side of the moon, like if Earth's over here and the moon's here, anything that hits here would get ejected into space. Like the odds of it now getting captured and coming back on this side to the Earth are very rare. So I'm confused how that would happen, and I'd like to know how scientists would have a hypothesis about it.
Yeah, I'll definitely I'll do some homework on that and see what I can dig up for you guys.
That's
then,
awesome. Add it to your assignment list, buddy. Thank you.
Will do. And then I had one more. So us East Coasters have been doing a little bit of hanging out last couple weekends. So I went and hung out with the three gentlemen from Philly on Sunday. Hung out with Brett, Steve Whitehouse, and Mark Miller. And this was a piece that Brett generously gave me, which is a new Meteorite he has going under classification.
That is fantastic.
Now we're gonna see here if we turn this up a little bit. The cool part is it's got translucency going on to it.
Wow.
Yeah, there's another one. Wow. Yep.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Wow.
So there's a couple spots that let the light through.
That is
so
crazy
hopefully this
beautiful.
one gets subclassified because it's got some interesting inclusions in it. This piece is kind of hard to see. There's only one tiny little one, but I'm thinking it's got some plagioclase in it. So I'm wondering if it'll end up being a one of the rare subtypes if they go that far. You can see it's got some light inclusions in there right there for the silicates.
Are those light inclusions? Are those the ones that are translucent?
No, those are not the ones that are translucent. So the translucent ones, I'm pretty sure are big standard pyroxenes.
Pyroxenes.
Okay. Yeah, it's got these very light kind of tannish inclusions in there, and some of the pieces are quite large. And I'm thinking they might be plagioclase. So
that's really super cool. I think I actually have a piece of that Meteorite as well.
Yeah, it's a nice one. Yeah, it's cool.
It's beautiful. Yeah. So awesome.
That's all I had for the week.
Thank you, Mike. Yeah, I can't wait for that one to get published. There's a few things that I can't wait to get published. Like on my sale this weekend, we had the high metal impact melt breccia. It's sold out. I didn't even get to steal a piece for myself, and it's not even classified yet. The Albright is in classification process, and that was a mover as well. But yeah, so it's neat. We're right on the edge, man. Like as stuff is getting published or just about being published, we already have it in our hands. It's a unique feeling. It's an enjoyable experience. I have one thing that I like to show off. Actually, it's two pieces, but the same thing. And I'm super proud to reintroduce NWA 13579, the odd numbered golden palisite.
Cool.
115 grams have been discovered, and I own them. And when I say discovered, they might be from the desert or they might be from the original buyer's secret stash, but they're mine now. They're from the original source, and it is just absolutely gorgeous material. So I was super enjoying looking at this one this week, and I got a few pieces of it that are just exceptional because they show the olivine. Look at that huge olivine right there.
Yeah, the olivine just kind of sitting there like it's mounted in a ring or something.
I think in the Met Bull, it actually calls out the fact that it has, popping olivine or multicolored olivine. So this is the monster piece. Well, the monster piece of the new purchase. Look at that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Gorgeous.
That's amazing.
Yeah. Even my wife took pause at this one. Usually I show her pictures of meteorites and she's like, okay, whatever. This one, she was like, wow, what's that one? Yeah. So absolutely gorgeous. Look at this olivine poking out back here.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this one may have Dr. Sheng Yang's name on it because he's been asking for a piece of the new palisite for a while. But, yeah, just a gorgeous one. So this is like 35 grams on the button. And yeah, I have a few other pieces, and it was a pleasure to photograph them and take a look at them this weekend. Wish I had more time with them, but So is the stresses of the day. All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining us today. Thanks for look at us. We're all in a little classroom. All right. We'll be back next week with a full length hangout. But for now, I thank you guys again, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye bye, everyone.
All right,
Thank
take
you,
it
Topher.
easy. Good night.
Right.
Good day. Bye.